Hi guys, Richard Sprunger here. I'm going to show you a little bit more kitchen skills, do a little knife skills here. What we have is a bass. We're going to go ahead and fillet this bass up for you. And it helps when you have a really good sharp knife. This happens to be my dad's old fillet knife, so that's kind of cool. And we're going to go ahead and start by cutting a line back here, cutting down the spine, going through, taking the fillet off, and then skinning it. So we're going to start by making one straight cut, basically behind that fin and behind the gill, from the back of the fish straight down to the belly. Make sure you get all the way through there. And once you're through, you're going to work yourself way down the spine right here. Cut it right at the top. And you can feel the bones right there at the top. And you want to keep feeling the bones all the way down. I can hear them as the knife goes over. It's more of a feel thing than anything. Once you get about halfway, you can go ahead and go all the way through. I'm going to go down towards the belly of the fish right there. And then you're going to go back towards the tail with a downward angle to leave the meat in there. A lot of people like to take it all the way off at this point. I like to leave it on because it helps with skinning the fish later. So now that we've went ahead and cut down through there, we're going to just follow the spine the whole way down. We're going to basically separate the meat from the bones. That's all we're doing right here. You can hear that. Get the camera down there and you can hear the bones. And all we're doing is separating the meat from the bones as we go. I'm going to do that all the way down. Oh, we got to get that meat off of there. That's some good meat. And then just keep following the bones down. That's a little rib meat there. You can always cut those off once you do the fillet, but we're going to go ahead and leave those on the fish today. And just keep following those bones down till we're all the way through. You can see the belly of the fish right there. We don't want to cut that because that can taint the meat a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and bring that all the way down. And then once that's done, you got a nice clean fillet right there, almost ready for the pan. What we want to do is get that meat off of the skin. Otherwise you have to scale the fish and that gets a little bit messy. A lot of people do that because they like the skin because it has fat. I prefer to make some fish tacos or some pan seared fish. So you're just going to use downward pressure, keeping the downward pressure on the skin, and we're just basically going to remove that meat from the skin. There we go. We got a nice little fillet ready for the pan. There's no real pin bones in this particular cut of meat. A lot of meat, there will be some pin bones right here. You can feel with a pair of pliers. You can either cut those out or pull them with pliers. Salmon's really notorious for that. I'm going to go ahead and come down the other side here. Same thing. Cut off the tail. Come back over, make that head cut again. And we're just going to follow it down. Got to go a little backwards this time. Follow it down the spine right there. Get that cut done. Get that in there. There we go. Feel that right there on the spine. We're halfway here. Go ahead and go straight through again. Keep that downward pressure on the cut here. Stop a little short. And then we're just going to keep following the spine down. That's that rib meat right there, that rib bone that I was telling you about. It gets to be a little bit of a pain in the neck sometimes. Leave that there. Flip that over. And take that right off the skin. Then we have another piece right here set for fish tacos. Again, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you down on the show. Take care.